Most people have a stack of high-end audio gear sitting in their living room that feels a bit stuck in the past. You have the speakers, the amplifier, and the cables, but when it comes to actually finding something to listen to, you are often stuck with whatever is on the radio or a handful of CDs. That is where this component tuner from Ocean Digital comes in. It is designed to slide right into a standard hi-fi rack, and honestly, it looks the part. With that brushed aluminum front panel and a solid metal casing, it doesn't feel like some cheap plastic gadget you would hide behind a curtain. It feels like it belongs next to a serious amplifier. What makes this thing interesting is how it bridges the gap between old-school audio and the modern internet. You get the classic FM radio experience, which is great for local stations, but the real draw is the Wi-Fi and Ethernet connectivity. Once you get it hooked up to your network, the world of internet radio opens up. We are talking thousands of stations from every corner of the globe. Navigating through them on that 2.4-inch color display is straightforward enough, though it is not going to win any awards for high-resolution graphics. It gets the job done, and the interface is clean enough that you won't be fumbling around trying to find your favorite jazz station. Now here is the part that matters for the audiophiles: the output options. You have the standard RCA jacks, but they also included coaxial and optical outputs. That is a smart move, because it lets you bypass the internal digital-to-analog converter if you happen to have a better DAC already sitting in your system. It also has a 6.35 headphone jack on the front, which is a nice touch if you want to do some late-night listening without waking up the house. It is not all perfect, though. The remote control feels a bit dated, and while the smartphone app integration is helpful for managing your presets, it can be a little finicky to set up the first time. You really have to be patient with the initial network configuration. Also, while the build quality is solid, the buttons have a bit of a clicky, mechanical feel that might not be for everyone. But look, for the price, you are getting a massive amount of versatility. Being able to stream via Bluetooth or use UPnP to pull music from your own home server makes this much more than just a radio. It is a central hub for your digital library. If you have been looking for a way to bring your vintage hi-fi system into the streaming age without cluttering your shelf with dongles and messy wires, this is a surprisingly elegant solution. It is not trying to be a high-end streamer that costs as much as a used car, but for what it is, it hits the mark. It is a reliable, no-nonsense piece of kit that just works once you have it dialed in.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.